Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to a quick let's look at, in this episode, the Bushwhacker scaling in Quirks. So, first things first, really scaling. Then we're going to look at the Quirks. In regards to the scaling, here she is. So on the left here, obviously, is the Bushwhacker. On the right is the Wolverine. So we're going to look at the cross, like the side portfolio first, which to me is going to be the part that keeps this mech in check. Then we'll look at the front-on silhouette as well. So as you can see from here, definitely a lot of torso that you can. I think this is center torso in here, and here is side torso. I'm thinking, but yeah, really easy to hit this thing from the side. Comparison to what I'm thinking is going to be its well, its equivalent is the well, come February or March or whatever they do the tech update. I think this is pretty much what it's going to be. It's going to be the inner sphere equivalent of the Stormcrow. Fast, maneuverable, and it's going to carry a lot of streaks. And then comparison to in my eyes, one of the better inner sphere mechs right now, the Griffin. And the Shadowhawk. Here it is from the front. So you can already see it's a little, the cockpit definitely sits a little lower, about here-ish. Actually, like almost like right there. The arms are kind of obvious as to where they sit, so you can hit it right here or right here to specifically take off arms. While with the Griffin, for example, you got all up here and up here. Not bad. Same kind of, I want to say it kind of has the inner sphere look of the Stormcrow. Just the way it kind of sits, kind of down and out, and the way the cockpit kind of sticks out a little bit with the nose. The Wolverine and the Shadowhawk. So, besides that, let's look at the important stuff here. Let's look at the Quirks. Quirks, very important to this thing. We're going to go with the reinforcements first, the P1 and the P2. Then we're going to go into the three that you order in the main order here, the X1, the X2, and the S2. Then, the High Roller. Right here, what you're seeing is the High Roller for the record. But the P1. So the P1 has ballistic cooldown of plus 10% and energy cooldown of plus 15. It's got 6 missile slots, 1 energy, and 1 ballistic. So, I'm sorry, I bit my tongue earlier today, so I'm talking a little funny. But yeah, so, no real big effect in my eyes. This pretty much is going to be, in my eyes, a 6 Streak 2 build with 1 large pulse to kind of round it out maybe a little bit. The P2, the second of the 2 reinforcement mechs, energy heat generation of minus 10% and machine gun rate of fire plus 20. Pretty much see 4 medium pulse, 2 machine guns. No problem on this thing. Out of the box, 1.3 heat management. It's got 2 medium pulse, 2 ER large, 2 LRM5s, and 2 machine guns. So, we'll have to see, right? As for the normal ones, the X1, the X2, and the S2, the X1 gets ballistic range of plus 10% and minus heat generation of 10%, which is pretty good. It's got 4 ballistic and 1 energy, though. 3 missile. So it's overall got a good, like all of them have a pretty much, there's one specific thing that it does better than the other ones. The X2, no weapon quirks whatsoever. Nah. And then the S2, ballistic cooldown of 10%, which is pretty good. And then the High Roller, the Hero, energy range of plus 10 and machine gun rate of fire of plus 15. So, between the quirks and all that stuff, with the scaling, this thing in my eyes is going to be pretty crazy. 2 things I think it's going to really keep it in check. The first one is the fact that it has to run an Inner Sphere XL to be viable, we'll say. Be able to run the builds you want to run, you have to run an XL in this thing. Torsos on this thing are pretty small. I mean, if we can get the front, I mean, they're just in like here. So they're pretty hard to hit, which isn't so bad. So, I mean, that'll give it a little bit more of life a little bit. But the fact that it also has no jump jets. No jump jet capabilities whatsoever. I'm just double checking. Yep, none of them have jump jets. So the fact that it doesn't have jump jets and has to take an XL, in my opinion, is really going to keep the mech in check from being too crazy. I can see the P1, this one right here. Definitely, god damn, freaking, there we go. The P1, which is this one, being a streak boat or an SRM boat. The P2, definitely being energy boat because it's got the full energy over anything else. The X1, being mostly ballistic, obviously, being that ballistic boat. It's going to have a bunch of AC2s, AC5s. Oh, that's pretty much the main thing I can see on that. Maybe a Gauss, because you can put it on the arm. The X2, it's going to be a nice, well-rounded guy. I can see myself running like three LRM5s and 2 medium pulse. Oh, there's already 3 LRM5s and 2 medium pulse on there. Huh. Okay, well, there you go. Or even running 3 SRM6s or Streak 6s down the road and 2 medium pulse. You know, something along those lines. Or 3 AC2s and 2 medium pulse. With the S2, with its 4 energy, or 2 energy and 4 missile, I can see SRM / medium pulse boat, where you do 2 medium pulse and then 4 SRM4s. High roller, with its 4 energy and 3 ballistic and 1 missile. I definitely would see 4 medium pulse and then some machine guns, 4 medium pulse and some AC2s, 4 medium pulse and some UAC5s. UAC5 I think is really going to make its own in this thing, mainly because there's so many. Every single one of these has at least 1 ballistic point. Most of the ballistics are the big one is usually in the arm, and then there's one in either torso. So if tonnage allows, I mean, this thing is what, 55 tons? Dual UAC5s, double, quadruple machine guns, you know, pulse builds, SRM builds, LRM builds, you name it. I have a sneaking suspicion that this thing is going to take at least my title that I give as the most versatile or most multi-purpose mech. The mech that can do anything you want it to. It will be able to do it. It will also have a chassis that'll do it. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.